Use it for my back for many years to come.
It's been one of the best purchases that I've ever made in my life.
I have 6 grandkids, and I am able to get on the floor and play with them. Thanks for being there for me. I really appreciate it. Keep up the good work and stay upside down.
Man, it feels so good and just really relaxes you. I don't know that I'll ever not use this every day.
We use it every night right before we go to bed. We love our inversion table and we couldn't do without it.
I just really wanted to say thank you.
Next up, it is time to open the door and welcome on in pain relief. Temporary pain relief from that back pain that drives you wild, that stops you doing the things that you want to do. It's time to say hello and yes to less stress, to decompress with this right here. The longest running fitness product ever in HSN's history. This is the Teeter Inversion table. Whether it's celebrities, whether it's TV shows, magazines, newspapers, editors' picks, whether it's HSN's legacy with this product, the Teeter Inversion table has changed millions of people's lives by inverting, by taking that pressure off, feeling the difference every single day. It's been a while since I've had the chance to present this, and I'm thrilled that it's here tonight. This is a brief presentation of about 25 minutes, but I'm going to ask for your help. If this product has changed your life, call us. We're going to put the phone number on the screen for you. Tell us how it's not only changed your life, but how it's an experience that maybe you want to share with others, because good things deserve to be shared, and this most certainly is it. One reason why we are really thrilled today is because this is a $450 product across America. We are down with a real saving, a significant discount to $329 and change. So for less than $330, we're going to send this out to you. You're going to have it at home, and you'll be able to experience it. Remember, free shipping and handling as well. This is the brand new upgraded model. Tonight we have Donna, who's here. She's inverting already. That's why she's smiling. We're going to tell you how it makes a difference and why it makes a difference. I want to introduce you to the daughter of the founder, the amazing Riley Teeter is here from Teeter Studios. Riley, it's wonderful to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. This is a product that has changed lives.
That's right. It changed my dad's life. As you were saying, my father started this company because he had back pain, and it was so bad at the time, this is over 40 years ago, that he couldn't even get out of bed without rolling to the ground, crawling hands and knees to the shower to get hot water on his back. And like so many other people that have back pain, he tried everything. Nothing was working. He could not get relief until he was introduced to inversion, because this isn't a new concept. It actually is documented as far back as 400 BC at the time of Hippocrates. People have been hanging upside down to get that stretch, to get that release of tension, to relieve the pressure and the pain. But there was nothing really good. He was an engineer, and he's like, this is great, but it's very difficult to do because it was the gravity boots. You had to hoist yourself up. So that was the beginning of Teeter. It started in our garage, and I swear to you, Adam, it was word of mouth. My dad would put these in the back of a van and drive around and sell it, and it just grew from people saying, this is amazing, and telling their friend, and here we are today.
It's an amazing story, and it's a story that I know for many viewers you have heard about or seen or experienced. This is all about extraordinary results. It's about realizing there is a natural way to get that relief without having to take maybe another pill. It's a way to know that you can get that relief every single day. Now, one of the questions, and let's start right here, Riley, is do you need to be fully upside down to start feeling the benefits? A lot of people get a little nervous about that. How do we respond?
Absolutely not. You never have to go to full inversion. The deeper the angle, the deeper the stretch, but benefits begin at just a gentle angle of 20 degrees. In fact, look at that. My lovely Kim is doing it for me. She's showing you. You only have to go back a very small amount. We have a way to stop the table, so you don't have to worry. You go ahead and preset your maximum angle of inversion right there, and then the table's not going any further. You can lay back back, stretch and relax. And what's even better, Adam, is not only do you not have to go back all the way to inversion, but you don't even need to do it for that long. It's 3 to 5 minutes, because what we're trying to do, we really are just letting the body help itself. And when you're inverted, that back stretches out, and those discs that don't have a blood supply, so they don't get their nutrition from the pumping of your heart and the blood, they're getting it from absorbing the surrounding moisture. And you can't do that when you're standing, when you're sitting, even when you're laying down, you still have 25% standing body pressure because of the muscles and ligaments that encase the spine. They give you the stability, but they also hold you in background compression. And that's why Teeter is so effective. That's why it is 5-star ratings across the board. Any website you go to, you're gonna see that hundreds and hundreds of reviews. HSN alone, I think, has 471 with a 4.7-star over rating. And it's because when you give your body the chance to help itself, it can and it will. And when you get the pressure off, you are letting those discs get filled with the nutrition that they need. So if you have, listen to this, because this is huge. I mean, you know how hard it is to get claims passed HSN's legal team. It has to be really, you gotta have the studies, you gotta have the background. This is FDA registered for incredible back pain conditions. I mean, if you are living with one of these, you know how debilitating it is. You know how it changes your life, and you know that you don't have many options. Most of them are pills or they're appointments that take a lot of time and energy out of your life. But look at this, just the overarching back pain. That's huge. But sciatica, that is a pinched nerve. You may have burning, numbing pain running down your leg, running down your arm. Spinal degenerative joint disease, that's the same as osteoarthritis. Spinal curvature due to tight muscles. I'm serious, Adam, look at everybody around in the studio. Who's got perfect posture? Probably nobody, because we're all hunched over our computers, we're all sitting at desks. Good posture looks better. It also is the best way to prevent future pain. Muscle tension, come on, 100% of you out there have muscle tension. I know I do. That's it, and it feels so good to release that, to stretch the muscles. Plus we have herniated discs. That's the same as a slip disc, a bulge disc, degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, facet syndrome, and muscle spasm. That's a lot.
I mean, I was going to say, there's so much there. As an FDA, cleared class 1 medical device, it really is extraordinary results, extraordinary experience, and to be able to address those live on the air should give you a lot of confidence. Again, this isn't the new kid on the block, this is the proven winner over so many years. As we look at the decompressing spine and we look at some of the features of that, guide us through what we're seeing here, Riley, please.
Right, you can see that he's not going to full inversion. This is a nice gentle angle, and we're targeting back pain in 4 different ways. Stretching and relaxing tense muscles. If you have muscle spasm, aching anywhere in the muscles, it helps stretches and brings blood flow. Realignment of the spine. Now that's one appointment typically if you want to realign your spine, but this is where the magic happens. There's nowhere else that you can truly get that decompression. And what that means is, I want to look at the spine real quick here, Adam, because it really is incredible. This is Grand Central Station. Your brain's up here. All the communication between your brain and the rest of the body happens right down this column. And in it, we have these discs. Now they give you your flexibility, your range of motion. When you're young, they have a lot of fluid in them. Think of a sponge that's really malleable. And as you age, just naturally, these lose moisture. But then if you're doing activities like sitting all day or standing all day, right? These things get even more worn out, more squished down. And what happens then is, remember the spinal cord's running through here. All of these are nerve roots. This is telling your body how to do everything. How fast is the heartbeat? What's your temperature? All these things are being run through this spinal column. And when these get pinched, your body is going to send you up a heck of a signal saying, there is a problem. And anybody that has a pinched nerve knows that it is an incredible pain. And it's really difficult to deal with, because what you have to do to get the pressure off that nerve root is to increase the space right here. And that's controlled by the disc. So you've got to decompress. And we are doing that on the Teeter by using your body weight. So the same weight that's compressive while you're upright is now being used to pull traction. So the small vertebrae in the neck are being decompressed by the head. And each joint consecutively, progressively, is getting decompressed by more and more weight until you get the full weight here on your lower lumbar. And that opens everything up. Now, Adam, I know I'm talking a lot, but I really want to talk about the table. This is one of our most feature-rich products.
Yep.
It has everything coming with it. You're getting the acupressure notes, you're getting the lumbar bridge. And I was just talking about that lower back pain.
Yeah.
When you have low back pain, you're going to appreciate this bed over any other inversion table out there in the market. And I do want to point out, we've been making these for 40 years.
Yep.
They've gained in popularity. We have copycats, but they use gimmicks. This is built for the benefits. This is going to allow you to deepen that lumbar stretch. We are the only table that is FDA registered for those 10 types of back pain conditions because we have this special firm surface that gives you that extra decompression.
There's a lot to discuss, and I'm really conscious that we only have about 12 or 13 minutes left. Very reduced presentation tonight because we don't have many available in stock. You asked for it to be back, and boy, are we always excited to bring it back, but with shortages and supply issues, we simply only have a few hundred. Remember, whilst it seems that virtually everywhere else is charging $450, we're at $329 and change, so a massive saving if you order it tonight. As Roger would always say, you've got to be curious. You've got to be curious about what it can do for you. And that's exactly what I hope we're inspiring from you. Be curious, because it follows the science. It follows absolutely the medical guidance of inversion works, and it can work for you. It's not just Riley. It's not just me. It's not just Kim or Donna. It's the doctors. Let's hear right now what the doctors have to say about Teeter table.
So when you decompress, there is a lengthening of the spine. And by doing so, with a greater disc height, you've got more room for the nerves, there's less compression with the facet joints, and the spine is just much happier.
For the past 53 years, I've been a neurosurgeon with a major interest in chronic pain and dealing with many patients with back pain. Most patients tell me if they use their Teeter inversion table on a regular basis, they simply feel much better. No one has to do anything to you, and I think it's a very natural way to deal with the problem.
Folks, I do want to let you know, because I'm so used to doing 60-minute presentations with Riley, with Teeter, and they're telling me we have like 10 minutes or potentially sell out. We have very few now left, so I want to be really conscious of letting you know, as much as I want you to get and gain as much knowledge about this, we are very low on availability. We have them in stock, ready to be shipped out, free shipping. For me, personally, it's been, I'll say it, years since I presented the Teeter inversion table with free shipping. It's a massive extra saving for you, so it's worth doing. And you're getting $120 off it. So if you were ever gonna buy it, today would be the day. I know that I had requested this for tomorrow, my open house show, but even that's up in the air as to whether clearly that's gonna happen based on the fact that we're now down to sellout availability. I want you to try it because I know I've been here 15 years. I've used this a bazillion times. I know the difference it can have. People talk about setting you free. It's freedom from that pain. It might be temporary, but it's real and it exists. But a lot of us, we think there's no solution. There is no way out of it. We're locked in the pain barrier every single day unless we take another tablet. This is natural, temporary pain relief that I know can work for you. I don't want you to be afraid or nervous about it. Look, if there's any time tomorrow and there's any left, during the open house show, I'll jump on it. We'll go through it bit by bit. I hope I get the chance to do that, but they're telling me now I've got 8 minutes or sell out. This is a chance for you to get yours so you can start the benefits. We are not the only shop in town that sells this product. Every fine retailer, the best retailers in the world, sell the Teeter inversion table. We're the cheapest right now from what I have discovered. I believe from my research, we're the lowest price found in the United States, and I would encourage you to do your research on this, because I think you'll see why it seems everybody's buying in. So here's what we're gonna do. Since it's selling out by itself, I wanna go back to Riley. Riley, first question I wanna ask you is, this particular model, when I get it home, the assembly on this, how quick can I get this assembled?
Yes, this comes 85% pre-assembled. One of the things about being on HSN for 23 years is you guys told us you hate assembly. So we take care of most of it for you. The bed's assembled, the frame's assembled, the entire main shaft and the ankle portion is 100% assembled. You are clicking these pieces together. You do have to put on the handles, and you do have one bolt that goes in the back. Easy. It is super, super simple. And really from there, everything's easy because it's 1, 2, 3. It's set your height, set your maximum angle of inversion. How far back do you want to go? And let me just show you how easy it is to set your height. You got people different heights. That's it, a second, right? And then you step in, you lock in, and you recline and relax. From here, you are just letting gravity do all the work. Stretch, breathe. But if you're wondering, hey, I have sciatica, I have one of those conditions, you can always download our free app. We have all these videos that you can watch that's going to give you tips and guidance. We have trainers. Kim's one of our trainers over there. She's going to show you how you can help with headaches. You can help with improving your posture. All the things that you may be interested in achieving with this product are right there at your fingertip.
I mean, that's the thing. There's a myriad of benefits that you'll discover when you use the Teeter Inversion table. And obviously this, like anything we offer on HSN, has that 30-day return policy. You don't know until you try, and it's never too late to try. That's the thing. It follows the science, it follows the recommendations. Riley referred to it earlier, but once you say, I'm gonna get an inversion table, the easiest part of it is that there's nothing else in the market that compares to Teeter. This is the only one. Even if you don't buy it today and you buy it in the future, always ask for Teeter. You know, you see so many fitness brands on HSN over the years. This is the longest running, most successful, most highly reviewed of anything. And that counts for a lot. It stands for a lot. I want to talk about a study, a particular study. Riley, what are we about to see? Isn't it the I can never say the word, the Natchinson study? Riley? I think Riley, can you hear me still? I think we lost Riley's audio for just a second. What you're seeing here in the study is the idea that as we are growing older, you start to see that the spine starts to compress, and you start to feel the results and effects that that can have. When you open up, when you truly start to invert, you realize that everything seems to be a bit easier, a bit more flexible, right? It is about age-related change, we know that, but it's also about what we can do to give our body its best fighting shot. Open the camera on your phone or your tablet, and of course you can scan that QR code and get straight to the HSN webpage to order yours. While we work to get Riley back, I want you to listen to another doctor and what they have to say about the world-famous Teeter FitSpine.
That sit here are like shock absorbers we have on the car. So when you get up in the morning, you may be 6'1". When you go to bed at night, you're actually about 6'1½". You lose 1/4 to 1/2 inch of height as these shock absorbers get squeezed and the water comes out of them. Then when you're asleep, they rehydrate. One of the advantages, I think, of Roger's device is that you can do this during the day too and give yourself kind of a break from the constant pressure on your back and on these shock absorbers to allow them to rehydrate by taking all the pressure off and letting them have some freedom. People that get on a standard routine and do it again and again do far better than people that go for 3 weeks of therapy and then re-injure again in a year, go for 3 weeks therapy. A daily routine, which is what Roger's recommending, I think is a very good way of getting your back in great shape so that as we stay vertical for our lives, we don't start breaking down later on.
And it's doctor after doctor, it's review after review. I mean, Riley, it's life-changing, it's life-altering, all for the better.
It is so true. I mean, that is the big story, is that people's lives are changed. When you have back pain, you don't have a lot of options. There's pills, there's appointments. It's really difficult to take care of yourself, to have the control to get your own relief. This is something where, review after review, I hear people saying, I can finally do the activities that I love. I can sleep again. Like, sleep is huge, and if you have pain, it's so difficult to do it and have a good night rest. This is something where you're gonna get that relief. It's at your fingertips. Do it all the time and maintain a healthy spine, avoid pain in the future, improve your posture, relieve your stress, or do it only when you have pain to get that relief when you're so desperate to find it. It is really something, like, as I said, my dad started this company because it changed his life. Yeah. We believe in it. And we are here today on HSN. We keep coming back because we love to tell our story, and we love to hear your stories about how it's changed your life.
It's funny, I was talking to Andrew Lessman earlier. Andrew has our today's specials today, marine collagen and memory and brain. And Andrew Lessman is one of the biggest fans of the Teeter FitSpine. He loves talking about it because it's something that's made a difference in his life. And whenever it comes to anything health and wellness, if Andrew says it's good, you know it's got to be good. So it's everybody that you hear talking about this product loves it and enjoys it. You talk rigorous testing and standards, and there is nothing that even comes close. Again, when you're doing this, when you're inverting, you want to have the highest grade and highest quality, and that's what this delivers. Nothing else is tested the way, no other table is tested the way that this has. And I know that your dad has always been so proud of that, Riley.
Absolutely. I mean, it's something really to be proud of, because there actually isn't a requirement for product to be tested. All the tables that you find out in the market are not certified in any way. They can make them out of anything. They can have different levels of durability. So this is an outside test, the UL specification. We're one of the only brands that has it. And the reason we pass is because we use special heat-treated steel. It's 73% stronger and lasts 10 times longer. And when you take those copycats and you put them through that same testing that you just saw, they fail. They break, they tear, the metal fatigues. It really is critical that you get a good product. You get something where there's a US-based company backing it up and supporting you. And that's why we give you the free app. That's why right out of the studio, we film all these videos, all these training sessions to show you how to target that relief, get the benefits that you're looking for.